Happy holidays to all of our listeners on the Prelude podcast. This is co-host Maggie, and I am going to go through a quick recap of what 2023 has looked like for my business, Maggie Walker Weddings, and what to look for in the upcoming years with my company. So 2023 honestly was a really amazing year in so many ways. I had the first full year with this new structure of me working really only the full service, bigger package, more like custom package weddings that we booked with different clients. And then also managing and providing associate planner packages. So essentially, I have a couple of trained associate planners that have been trained not only in their own experience that they have with other events and with other wedding planning, but through the Maggie Walker Weddings toolkit, through our planning process, how I like to approach and have approached wedding planning over the years. They have been trained, with my expertise, and they are now able to run their own weddings. So that has been kind of in the works over the last year and a half. So this past year in 2023 was really the first year that was implemented. We had weddings where they were working those weddings. I was on call. I was able to help with some of the planning process, but I wasn't on site. It really truly was run, planned, communicated, and run with my associate planners. And it's been amazing to get feedback from them, feedback from clients on how that process has been going and how I'm able to offer more services for more clients. I'm really, really glad that it is a structure that has worked for me. I know that is kind of a common structure that a lot of planners, especially at this stage in their career after years of business, they're able to kind of implement that type of business structure. I wasn't sure if that was something I wanted to do. I love wedding planning and I love working with my clients, and truly not in like a micromanagey controlling way of handing off weddings. It was more just I have the flexibility to take on however many weddings I want to take on, and the clients that I truly connect with, that we vibe and I'm a good fit for them and they're a good fit for me. So I approached this as a way to simply offer a few more options for a few more couples out there versus building this huge team and expanding too fast for, expanding the growth too quickly or anything like that. Not coming from a place of like, I have to be this huge team and I have to make all this profit from this. I didn't want that because I still really, really enjoy working weddings and can see that for myself for a long time, honestly. And since I have that flexibility on what I can take on, I didn't want to set something up that turned into this huge team that I was running and all this. That's just like a whole nother set of problems that I don't want to do. So now, since I have a couple of associate planners that they just want to work however many weddings that they want to work a year, and I try to get them connected with couples that are a good fit for our planning process. But it's really just, if I am taking on these many weddings a year and, I'm doing so much more for my full service clients, and especially because a lot of them are custom packages now where there's add-ons and there's design elements and stuff like that. I still want to be able to offer, even if it's like 3 more weddings a year, just being able to offer our planning process to a few more weddings throughout every year. And fortunately, I found amazing people that I could hire for this, and they are super excited to be committing to this process as well. So for 2024, it's going to, I guess on the surface, it'll kind of reflect the same thing. But if you're really looking at, the nuance of the wording on my website, my marketing from last year to next year, it is going to reflect a lot more of me really truly working full service luxury custom packages for clients that really need or really want a lot of extra help, a lot of extra consultations, a lot of my time dedicated towards like planning essentially every detail of their day. And then if that is something that's not a good fit for you, but you still really like the approach that my company takes, there are actually 2 associate planner packages that we offer. One is a partial planning, so still a little bit more help on the planning side, a little bit more like vendor communication, client planner, email, all of that type of stuff, to help you get set up and check off your checklists and work on your timeline and all of that. And then there's a mini coordination. It's similar to like a month of, I just don't call it that because I don't, and those associate planners don't like booking it a month out. So we'd still take on a mini coordination, even like 6-8 months out from the day. But the package is structured very, very cut and dry of kind of overseeing your timeline and then very cut and dry on the day. So not that much on the planning side, really just kind of taking what you've planned and making sure it's executed well. So we offer now those 2. And I'll be posting, I just hired my last associate planner that I see being on the team for a while. I'm really, really happy with the ones that I have. Again, I'm not trying to like grow this huge team. That's not what I see for myself. I see me working a majority of the weddings and then having, again, a few more services that I can offer, a few more weekends available for clients that may not want or need me to do a full service planning for them. So we're going to be posting, and I've updated my marketing and my website and all that, and we'll just be posting like fun, cute stuff on the socials to help communicate like what that's going to look like for everybody. And as of right now, we're already half booked for next year as a whole. Like I am actually over half booked, and then the associate planners are half booked. So we do still have availability. We still do have fall availability actually for 2024, but it is more limited already. So if you are looking at hiring me or my associate planners for next year for your wedding, you feel like we're a really good fit from what you've heard, what you've seen, reach out so that way we can see if we're available, get you on the books. And then we also are booking for 2025. As of now, I've always, kept my books open, however far out, however long your engagement is, I'll book. So as of now, from what I can predict for 2025, that structure, my team, all of that will still be in place. As of right now, I'm keeping my pricing the same for 2024 and 2025. So that's another good reason. If you're having a 2025 wedding and you're interested in our services, might want to get on that deal, because usually as every year goes on, I have, with inflation and market demand and stuff like that, I have to adjust my pricing accordingly. So yeah, that's kind of been just like the big structural change. I'm really excited for this new phase in my business. I think it will be such a great way to run my company for the next several years. And I'm just really intrigued to see what clients say over the years. I've already heard like really positive things, but I'm excited to see like as we flesh it out over the years, what that looks like and how we can just be an amazing option for couples that are getting married in the Southeast. Aside from that, there's so many great opportunities this year. Starting this podcast with Megan was amazing. She has had so many amazing ideas behind it, and I can't wait to tag team with her and see what, how she's going to lead us through all of the different advice that we're going to be able to offer you guys and fun ideas about weddings and all sorts of things. With that podcast, we were able to actually go ahead and do a live podcast recording, which is crazy that we got the opportunity to speak and record in a live setting and then be able to share that like live content with you guys has been just like mind blowing to me, because podcasts that I listen to do that and they're huge and insane. It's crazy that we already got that opportunity. And it's just been a really amazing year with some styled shoots, some great marketing opportunities, and honestly, some amazing couples, some amazing clients that I got to work with this year. And they had beautiful weddings, and I'm just so happy for their happy marriages and can't wait to see what's to come for all of them. So be looking on social media and follow us. Like and subscribe to the Prelude podcast. You can follow my personal business, Maggie Walker Weddings, across any social media with that tag. And we're excited to hear from you. Happy New Year. Bye.